Good day, everybody in YouTube world. This is me, Papa, of Bella and Papa's YouTube channel. Uh, Today I'm going to introduce our newest addition to the family. This is not going to be a long video because I wanted to do it with the whole family and stuff, but I'm going to show you guys the wall. The wall is all finished. The fence is all finished. This is the enclosure that we have for him. This is the fence that we were doing after we did the wall. Got that all locked in for him. At the bottom of the gate, you can see there's some engineering that was done down there. I figured it out so he could go up and down when you open and close the gate and stuff so that he can't get out. So he's got a perfect enclosure, and his next door neighbor dog, she is a good little 3-year-old dog. And so they're kind of like friends and stuff. This is the way we have it all set up so it's safe for him. Then let me go out our utility gate. I made a utility gate over here. The ramp I put in because the wife wanted a ramp put in so that we could take our buckets up and down them. And I think I showed you guys that. Wintertime we were sliding up and down it on the sleigh. So this is the front of everything. This is the ramp. I just came down it. This is the wall. As you guys can see, all of the wall is done and the fence is done. And all of those lights that are on the outside of the fence, they come on like you're at a baseball game getting ready to get some hot dogs or something like that. So this is the finished project and everything in front of our house. So let me go back through the utility gate, walking down our sidewalk. Go down through the utility gate. After we did all that landscaping and everything, it came out really good. Really, really nice. I'm really pretty impressed. Had a landscaping service and stuff. Did it. I ran that for years for all of the brothers and the widows in our Masonic organization. So I got a few skills, and I'm pretty proud of it. So I want to see if I can get Bucket a face of him in the yard. I started working on this lattice here, and the other lattice that I did around the other side of the deck on the bottom, wife says she wouldn't mind me doing that. So this is temporary, but it's to keep him from going up underneath it there. I'll kind of show you guys what we did. Let me see here where my bucket is. See the brown stuff there? That's really a plastic, and you have to put 2x4s behind that so that they'll have some strength when they stand up and stuff. My garage looks like the pit of doom, but it's continuous project. So I don't see him now. Hold on, he's in here somewhere. I just saw him. Bucket. You guys get to meet him. I don't know where he is. Bucket. Probably got himself into the house. He does his crying on the back. This side is going to look like a park over here. I'm going to turn it into like a walkway park. It's going to be stepped down with railroad ties and then gravelled in and stuff, so you'll be able to, do that. Let me see, he's in the house. I just saw him crying on the back porch. So he was trying to get a hold of me. So let's see if we just did around the house. So now we're gonna try to go in there and get him and show him stuff. So I gotta come through here now and do all my landscaping for this. Since this is April the 8th today. Hey, Buck. Here he comes. Hey, Bucket. There he goes. Mr. Bucket. Hi, how you doing? He knows I keep the treats in my pocket and stuff. And so, Mr. Bucket. Hey, here you go. I got your treat. Good job. That's Mr. Bucket. and he is a Alaskan Husky Malamute mix. And so that's him. That's Bella's dog. We were building the fence with Sarah. She wants to be called Sarah now, Sarah Bella. But anyway, she wants that was the dog that she wanted. And so we have got I still got projects going on. Right now we're gonna try to put I'm gonna build a shed on the other side of our van over here. That's where I had the dirt, the truck come back in here and drop the dirt off on there. And in this spot, we're going to be, all of this is going to be leveled out. These trees are going to be cut down here, and these trees are going to be cut down here. And we're going to put fencing about 2 feet off of this fence. It'll come in, and maybe over here I might not do it 2 feet because the rolling gate is not going to come over here. The rolling gate is going to be rolling over here, and it's going to roll either inside or on the outside. So we got to figure out how we're going to do that. But all of this over here is going to be, the trees are going to go. We're going to put fence, our good neighbor fence. We're going to go in on that, and we're going to replace that. And I'm going to put some paint on that because that is like an Alfred Hitchcock movie. Every time you look at that, it gets patina. It got some patina, but in all of the pictures, it's been there for years, just like my truck. And so then we're going to have from here on over to that fence there, we're going to have all of this raised up. I'm indecisive of whether I want to use the same bricks that I did the wall with, just do 2 rungs of them here, get it up, and then fill dirt, all of this. I got to put down the landscaping fabric to keep the stuff from growing up, take off as much as I can, put dirt in, gravel and sand and stuff, and then raise it up so that it's level. So when I put the top back on our swing, and then all of this will be, a whole Pinterest. If you watch Pinterest and stuff like that, I'm a big Pinterest fan. But all of that's going to be done. And then the shed is going to be right there. The shed is going to be right there. So we can get all of that stuff out of my shop / drone studio. It's taking forever. Every time I get it cleaned out, then we have to put some more stuff in it. Huh? I know. Like Dixon, our brother Dixon moved from his house next door over here. That wall right there, that fence, that has never been there for 15 years that we lived here together with Dixon. Every morning, 9 o'clock, I was up there with him in the breezeway. He was smoking a cigarette, drinking his coffee, and I'd be drinking my coffee and eating my donut, and we'd be just talking and stuff. So that's all gone now. That won't happen. But when he left a lot of stuff that he couldn't get in his trailer. He left to me. And so I've got to get that stuff mixed around and stuff. And then you see my weight machine over here. I don't get to do my weights anymore. I still have a treadmill over here. I jump on it sometimes. And then when I really want to get some walking in, I put my flak jacket on. It's hanging right up there. I got my flak jacket, but I put that on. Look at how all of this is condensed in here, man. This is incredible, incredible. And so this is the drone station over here. This is where we work on our, as you can see, it's busy. It's busy. And so, but today was the debut for Mr. Man over here. And he's 10 months. No, what is it? What is it?
3 months old and 4 days.
He's 3 months and 4 days.
Yep.
Yeah, 3 months and 4 days. And he is growing incredible. What do you got? Drop it, drop it, drop it. Okay, good boy. Come here. That was a good boy, so you get a good boy treat. Hey, good boy treat. Hey, come on. Good boy treat. Good job. Good job. Good job. But yeah, it's it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And for my friend Nancy, this is the Jag that was always covered up. She never got to see it. So here's the Jag. It's my project. It's it's driven a couple of grand. So you know what? My grandson CJ, he's the only grandchild that actually got a chance to ride in here. I am kind of like part of the community. This guy on YouTube, and he has a Jag too, and they have all of the different ways of fixing stuff and making stuff continue to run. This is run. Battery is dead on this now, but this is my Jaguar. I always wanted one because I always saw Sean Connery in one or somebody in one. Mama, she said, don't put her on the camera. Yeah, she's not on the camera though. I got the camera going this way. And so what we got to do is just clean it up. I want to sand it down a little bit. I want to put one of those wraps on it. You use your heat gun, a hair dryer or whatever. You can use one of those, and you put the wrap on there. You tailor it to where you want it to sit at on here, and then you just hit it with the heat, and the heat sucks it on like a new paint job, and it's like crazy. But I've watched them do it. But this was for Mr. Bucket today. That's his little pet name, Buck. If he doesn't call when you call him, he'll come to Bucket. He hates that, but it gets his attention, and he thinks it's fun. And for some weird reason, he'll come to I'll say because I can't whistle, and he'll come to it. He likes that. But he's a funny little dog. He is funny, very funny. He's a funny little guy. He's the newest addition to the family, and you guys will be seeing a lot of him. This is going to be a lot more content. I'm trying to do content a couple of times a month. I like to do it 3 times a month, but it's been a real challenge trying to get stuff done and stuff. But it's not no problem. We'll get to do it. We're catching up on stuff now, and I got like project after project after project. Oh, you're biting. You're biting. You're not supposed to bite. Okay? You're not supposed to bite. Lick, nibble, but don't bite. He's still a puppy, and he's doing puppy stuff. I trained a lot of dogs, but this guy, he's a little character. He's a character. What is that?
Oh, I'm gonna use it for my Batman thing.
Your Batman thing?
My badminton.
Oh, your badminton.
I don't have one of those.
You don't have a badminton
No.
bird? It's color bird. I'll have to get you one.
I just use slaves.
We'll go over to Big Lots. Well, because they don't have them at dollar stores. You never see them at dollar stores. Do they?
Yeah, for some reason.
Okay, well, we'll have to get you a couple of them. Get you a bag of them so you have them. But,
Yeah, because they're gonna get lost fast.
yeah, and then Mr. Eat everything off the ground.
And he's eating something right now.
What are you eating?
Grass.
Okay, a little stick. We're worried about him getting constipated or compacted, getting a blockage because he's always eating stuff. Every time you turn around, he's eating stuff. And then my hens and chicks, we have hens and chicks that grow around here. And when we lived in Puyallup, I had a big garden of them, just wow. And I like the plant because the plant is a survivor. You don't have to even plant them in the ground. You just throw them on the ground and then they root themselves and stuff. But he likes to eat them. So I have to do some intervention. We have a little training collar on him so he knows what is dangerous. There's some plants that we had that are toxic to puppies, and we didn't know it. We did not know that. But so we had to move those plants around and stuff. We won't be having any raspberries this year because let me show you what he did. He came over here to our raspberry bush. I caught him out here one day and I'm like, "What are you doing, man?" And our raspberry bush is eaten to the ground. You would think he has beaver in him or something. So he ate that all the way down. So I got to come and clip it. We won't get any of those this year. So, and then you have to just keep him entertained. He likes to dig holes, but this little device that I have, it's a training collar that I got off of eBay. And this is the controller. He has a receiver on his neck. And you have the bell, ding ding, and it lets him know that a command has been given. Then the next one is the vibrator, just like that. But this one here is the shock. Don't do the shock regular because the puppy you're supposed to start out, if you're going to use one of those, you only do it vibrate. So vibrators are like coming up to him and smacking him on the butt or pushing him in or something, but to correct his behavior and stuff. So he won't chew on other stuff. One plant, was it the lilies or the tulips or what was it? The tulips, he just ate them because they're sweet. But then there's other plants that he ate. Boy, he was Nestle's chocolate for a couple of days. So just the other day, we took him to his first vet visit with us as his family, as his humans, because the people that we got him from, he had 9 siblings. They had all huskies. Him and his sister are the only 2 that have that color next to his mom and his dad. And his dad is huge, huge. And so we got his shots and stuff. Pardon me? I'm doing a video. I'm doing a video for YouTube channel. Yeah, I can't. So we got him introduced to the nurse there. We got him his first shot. We had some worming medicine that we gave him, and then the vet gave us some more worming medicine. Come here. Bucket. Bucket. I see him. Bucket. 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 Is he coming?
He's not on this side.
He's over here. He dropped it. He dropped it. It's around there somewhere. Come here. Come on. Come on over here. Come on, sit down. Sit down. Sit. Look at all your people on your YouTube channel. You share our channel with us, and here you go. Good boy. Good boy for coming and sitting and that. But you just took her little thing. I think it's down there.
I just put it
She
down.
just put it up there. See, you got to be on channels with her. You know. So that's the introduction of Bucket to the channel. Everybody, like, subscribe, and we would appreciate it.
Definitely like.
And we'll be getting more content out here, more regular, more often, because he's going to keep us busy. Years ago, I used to watch Sylvester the cat on the YouTube channel, and I introduced her to him, and he is going to be funny. So we're going to have fun with him and stuff. But I wanted my friend Nancy, who is a traveling nurse, I wanted her to get a chance to meet him and stuff and see him and stuff. So she has. Hi, Nancy, from all of us. And we can't wait to see you again. But this is Mr. Bucket, everyone. And we're going to sign off. I'm doing the walk-ons and fade-ins and out because I haven't got didn't have the time, really, got to tell you guys the truth, to get back with the editing stuff. I'm looking at another editing software. They're supposed to have a free one that it was called something, but it didn't work. And I don't think I even got back with the young man about that. But Windows 10 has one that is on, and I'm going to see how it works. But my background in videography, the all of the programs and stuff are different. I mean, this was hands-on in those days. And you had the machine and everything, even when you did running the credits and stuff. Now it's so digital. Everything is just supposed to be point and click, but nothing is as point and click as that, you know. So again, we're gonna just do a tour down to the front so you can see the two flagpoles, and we're gonna fade out. We're gonna just cut off on the flagpoles. I'll do some lead in the back, and so I have enough to edit off when I get down to that stage. So we're doing a couple of clip-ins and try to get those clip-ins together and tie them in, you know, like the storyboarding them in, and then that way we'll try to get you guys some better quality videos and stuff like that, you know, with the editing stuff and the thumbnail and all of that kind of stuff. But right now, I'm glad to have introduced you guys to Mr. Bucket. So we're gonna fade out with our front porch and tree and have a good time, have a good weekend, be safe as you can, and thumbs up and give us a like and subscribe. And I'll promise to get back to you guys. I figured out how you get back to answering people's questions and listen to the comments and that kind of stuff. And my friend Nancy, I got to read her stuff. So I said, yeah, that is working now. I do have that part set up right. So enjoy the weekend. Be safe as you can. And there's my two flags.